Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We've got some snarl-ups. That's how we're starting today. It was going to be the Athens run. It still might. But before then, we have to solve this issue. Yeah, we've got a pretty complex network now. On purpose, it could be much more streamlined, perhaps. I would like to see if it's possible to figure out where the issue is and then stop Phoenix from shrinking and growing repeatedly. So yes, busy one today. Probably a bit of fun with the lines, some improvements to be done to our entire network. And then we'll see if we've got time for Athens. I'm going to say possibly not. Alright, UI's up. Another thing I'd like to do, quickly, I saw it coming in during the intro. This train here, it's a bit wonky. Somewhere along the line, we don't have enough for each train. So something either got lost, which is possible because if we look at the station, it does get full. And that's because of this snarl-up we've got with the big boys. But there's something I'd like to do with those today. So instead of taking a full load, and I don't think our machines factory is balanced anyway. No, we've got way more steel. So we're just going to have a little bit more steel. What I'm going to do is get this gone. As soon as it hits 48, I'm going to flip it and send it. That way, the next train, its sister train, when that shows up, it will have a full load that it can take. And then that's balanced again. I was watching this before recording today, and there was a lot of issues. Go. Yes, you're happy. What was happening is, we saw it last time out, I think. We might have done. This train would sit in here for eternity. I thought about putting a minimum wait time on there, or a maximum wait time. I would prefer to just fix it from this point forward. If we head over to Phoenix, we've got to address this. Before we moved on to Athens, we need our capital to grow and continue growing. Charts, you'll see the wiggles we've got in our growth line. And part of the reason is we're not seeing to goods at all. We've got to keep an eye on Phoenix expanding as well, and say fuel being out of reach of our single stop. Before we get into the meat of the numbers, where's our express? Yeah, we had those new ones to match this colour. We're just going to replace these. We're going to build fresh ones. Same amount of wagons on everything. But we did unlock these, didn't we? The EMDE8. And close enough colours, would you say? Or colour scheme? There we go. And those should match our passenger wagons. They might not stay on the longest, because we're getting close to new wagons, including 75-mile-an-hour wagons for our, please don't crash, for our freight trains. So that'll be nice. There we go. Oh, why are you two different colours? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's a bit patchwork, so not really a big deal. But that sort of goes, doesn't it? It's probably not the same livery, but at least it matches a little bit more. Let's hit play. What do you sound like? Well, you don't sound too bad, do you? That's not too bad. What do you like inside? Oh, we get to sit in the cab. But do you have a horn? A quiet horn. I like it though. What about outside? Is it quiet outside? Anyway, that's lovely though. I'm going to watch it go by our grain train here. There we go. So that if you're in for the trains more than the numbers, that's for you guys. Okay, back to Phoenix. The numbers shouldn't take that long. What we've got to work on is goods. That is the issue. That's why we keep dropping. And part of that reason, if we go back to where we started today, part of that goods reason, this is the train that, well, not just Big Boy Ben, but the other one as well. These are the ones that bring goods back and also take the materials for our goods. So you would say this is the issue, but that train relies on this oil. Not that oil, that's the oil we're taking now. That's the crude. But the train that picks up the crude and drops off our refined here, we have picked some up. But the issue is that is a link in the chain. It's not completely its fault. If we head back over to where it all begins, we have plenty on here, absolutely loads. But in order to increase the throughput here, we need, well, I'd say at least 2 trains running this. And if we go to the line numbers here, we're only hitting 89. And the unfortunate thing about this is the train that got confused. And I think that was part of the wood issue that we had at the beginning as well. Why our 2 trains weren't passing off correctly. Because we set that up way at the beginning of the series. And it was working fine until they started doing their strange maneuvers around the map. We've got 190 on our line rate there for the drayage, which is fine. So you would think we could double that train up, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to double that up as soon as we get back here. Well, no, as soon as we head off there, because what our new train should do is pull into this platform at the freight hub and then wait a little bit, flip, and then start heading back to pick up some more. Now that would be 90 times 2, and that's only if that is accurate, 89. That's the key just here. We're not taking enough anyway, and there is a quick fix that we can do without getting too involved, and that is put on the higher capacity trucks to do this. That's gonna bump up the line rate quite a bit for us. We'll be better off pushing 400 on the route up to our refinery here, because then we can grow into it on this leg where we drop off at the oil station there for our 2 oil trains. We then have another interesting issue with this layout, and I don't want to change it because I like it. I like this bottleneck we've got with a single bridge. Maybe it's I don't know why we've got it still. There must be a reason. Maybe we're not allowed to remove it. We'll make up some story. Yeah, it's or we don't have the funds. I mean, we do. We've got 2.7 billion. Perhaps we don't own this section of track. No, and they refuse to sell it to us no matter what we try and offer them. None of that makes sense. There goes our coal train. Lovely. I do like these diesel coal trains. Ah, yes, that's another thing I noticed. While we wait for our... where's that oil train? It'll be on its way. Yeah, while we wait for that to make its way round, there's an issue with that coal train once it gets here. And it is something I didn't think about. No. Oh, this is an issue as well, isn't it? No, that's our steel train. You do you. No, when our coal train gets here, it can choose to go on the shorter platform. This one. And we don't want that to happen. We do not want you stopping on 3. That is a problem that I saw. It doesn't actually snarl up any traffic. What happens is it flips and its back end is around here. So yeah, and it scrapes along the trains. It doesn't look pleasant. And it ignores this signal as well. So it has some imaginary signal just here. So we've got to make sure he only goes on here. Our iron train is always going to be shorter because it's a shorter distance to travel. Yeah, so that can choose. Usually it'll be this one anyway, the longer one. And I think I've avoided it being yeah, it's not a terminus, so it'll stop in the middle. That's nice. If you don't want trains to run all the way to the buffers, just make sure it's not a terminus with a dead end. Sometimes, though, that's nice to have. There we go. That wasn't too long, was it, on waiting there? That's another issue we've just solved. More visually than anything else. Where's our oil train? Is that you? Train 7, I think so. No, that's our iron train. No! Wait. Abandoned what now? Oh! This is that perfect, like, coal and iron and steel. We don't have to set this up fully, do we? Well, this wasn't planned, obviously, because it's dynamic industries. But it might be worth setting just a little money earner that we don't really care about, but it'll keep everything open. It might not keep that open, though. We might have to deliver steel somewhere. I mean, there are a few places we could deliver steel. And, just there, we've got machines over that way. Via truck, it could be some weird mountain line. And then they could deliver machines direct into Providence. Hey, that's not a bad idea. We've got wood here as well. Where's the forest? We've got forests over there. I mean, some sort of trucking line. Because I never show trucks any love usually, do I? So it would be kind of nice to do something with them. Especially with the US theme map. Right, not like that. Get you curvier. We could maybe go up there and then back down. Don't go up any further. Maybe come around here and along this side of the hill. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah. Is that flat over there? It's not really, is it? I'd prefer this flat then. Oh yeah, we should do this with, why not? Bigger, faster roads. We can link into there, whether we actually use this iron. I don't know. If any of the iron ones should close, it'll be that one. We do have wood there as well, don't we? I mean, that's a journey though. We've got wood up there. I don't know how we'd really get it up to the logging. But I do want to prevent it closing, at the very least. Right, let's get you down. I'm just going to send this down gradually. And we're going to join in with that other road. Up this end, as long as it's flattish, it shouldn't make too much of a bumpy road. That's kind of nice, isn't it? There we go. This area is kind of nice. We get a little excuse for some official episode around here, just so we can smooth off the edges a touch. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's a bit better. It's a nice little road, isn't it? We want to see our trucks up there, is the reason I'm smoothing that off. We might put the rock face back in, just by flattening that out there. So we've got a little bit of rock face showing through there. And then our road at the top, so we could flatten that out that way as well. There we go. Yeah, and it's a bit sturdier as well. I like that. That's not bad, is it? Nice little road up there. Give you a bit more of a rock face. Oh, that's different, isn't it? That's added to the scenery. This sort of all makes sense now, doesn't it? Okay, some more official episode. Get all that tidied up. All the dead grass. Beautiful. I'm going to keep the road a little wiggly. Why not? Well, probably not that wiggly. I don't mind this bit. That's fine. It's these little jiggles I don't really like too much. Although the rest of it's fine, isn't it? And then what we'll do is we'll just set up a little coal and iron run. I know it's only the coal that's closing, but we may as well stick a couple of trucks on both. Because oh, I don't like you. I don't know what you're doing there. That's unnecessary, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like that at all. If we set up both iron and coal, then it'll prevent the iron mine from closing. It's the coal mine that's closing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one that's got the thing up on it. Right. Can we draw you a little better now? In fact, can you hug there? And then come round. Beautiful. There we go. Little embankment. Not too terrible, is it? Upgrade you. Upgrade that little section there. Oh yes, this road we'll keep as is. It's wiggly. I don't mind. Especially going through the hills there. That's absolutely fine. Right, tidy this up a touch. Just around where the factory is here. And then we'll smooth that off a touch. Just so we've got not so much dead grass going on. As I make a big smiley face. There we go. Look, he's going to be happy. Well, it's not really a smile. Well, it's kind of a smirk. I can't make it a smile. Now it's just straight face. I don't... yeah, it's not happening. He's indifferent about what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Let's get a truck. Just a basic of basics is what we're going with here. That's going there. We might do something with this one. No, we're not. We're not. I want to put buildings on it. You know I do. Right. We'll make that a 3. No, not that. We'll make that a 30. That's it. That's all you get. Boxcar Joe. I'll wait until the next episode on Thursday, I think. Or is this Thursdays? I can't remember. I don't know whether I'm coming or going when it's the holidays. I think this is Sunday's video that I'm recording. Yes, it is, because it'll be... Is it New Year's Eve today? New Year's Day? It might be New Year's Day today. By the time this goes out, that is. Right, get you all tidied up. It's a more official episode. I can't help myself. I see all these potholes and I want to get rid of them. It's just pleasing. There we go. We'll have one drop off this side and one the other side, and we'll do nothing more than that and that. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. You're going to get a couple of trucks on, and that's your lot. We will give them their own depot, and we'll probably use this depot that we're about to put in for scenery as the one that they use as well. So you're going to have a bit of a journey. We could do it like that, couldn't we? And have a bit more in the way of how it looks next to the track. We could even align it a little bit with that. This is way too much for a quick setup. I think everybody's got different ideas of what a quick setup is, and it's never usually quick for me, is it? Unless it was that challenge map that we did. Yeah. Anyway, let's set up a couple of lines. Buy vehicles. We'll get... well, I tend to go for 6, don't I? So let's go 6. And we'll colour these. Coal colour. And we'll stick you on there. Buy vehicles. Colour you iron colour. Stick you on. Can't see it. Clear water. Iron haulage. And there we go. Closure has been prevented, and we're going to make a little bit of money as well. There goes our trucks. Oh, they're colourful, aren't they? That's pleasant. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, should we go and fix what we're supposed to fix? Which was this whole issue we've got going on here. Where's our train? You haven't got anywhere just yet, have you? No, because I had to pause it to save a closure. That's coal. Well, it depends where our... Well, you just... No, that is Barry 24. That was our main oil train. You've got to be around somewhere, because there you are. Yeah, because if we set the other one off now, he's going to be following this one, which I guess isn't too bad. How much do you store? 264. We could always extend it further. Didn't we only just take... There we go. This is the bit I'm trying to address, and that's what today's all about. Well, it wasn't, was it? It was about saving a coal mine randomly. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We carry 264. So how much does this store? 600 odd. So we've got enough to drop this off. Like loads of it. And what is the line rate down here? 71. That's not correct, is it? Because we'll wait for a long time. I think what we could do, though, is replace those for ones that carry more at a time. So that when we're dropping off... There we go. Yeah, when we're dropping off larger loads, and we're taking larger loads as well. Given that we can carry more, and there's probably bags of room... Where are you? Yeah, on a train here. What's your current length? Details. 304 meters. What's your platform? 320? We could fit another couple of wagons on there, couldn't we? I like it, yeah. Let's add a few more on here. That's gonna... Oh, I still feel like we need to double up on it. Yeah, we need to get that throughput, don't we? But we might as well increase capacity as well. There we go. Increase capacity. When he gets round, we'll double him up. It is December 2nd, 1949. So that's part of that issue we're addressing. And that's the only reason he's sat here at the moment. I would like to make these longer. And looking at the line rates of this is just not worth it at the moment because of this situation. We're sat here for far too long, but not on a regular basis because of our other train, the one we were just dealing with, did around the houses, didn't it? I want to go with 1/2 kilometre trains on these. So we add another 7 of each, another 7 steel and another 7 plastics, boxcars, because he's a big boy. He should be big or bigger. But we're going to need the room to pull in here. As it stands, we're a little bit close anyway. So 1/2 kilometre, that's 10 of these platforms is 400. And how many do we have? 9. So if we go 13, that'll be good, but we'll have to get rid of our crossing. I don't mind that. That was temporary. I'm going to think about adding a bridge for that, just to add a bit more in the way of scenery around here. I know, I love my scenery, but it makes it feel a bit more lived in. Oh, look what I've done. You're looking rough. Well, when we unlock the new wagons, we'll just straight up rebuild it anyway, so you've got to last until that long, because I'm not paying for maintenance for a train we're going to remove. Right, can we get a bridge going across here? I mean, it almost looks like it could get across there anyway, before we extend that. If we go from here, would it look too terrible? And would it put its foot down is the question. We'll have to do a little bit like this, and then a straight bit. But if you... Oh, you're going to make a bridge. Will you go across there? And will you put your feet in between? Oh, it's kind of nice, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit close, but it's obviously not too close. I would love it. I would love it. I mean, what would it do with this style bridge? Yes. I'm going to do that. And we're going to bring that back until it just puts less feet down. Perfect. So this is going to go up to that point. And then we have our little embankment thing. This is necessary because we need to lengthen this. So I need room and a way to do this that would kind of make sense. What we've got going on up this end is this like little rock face cutting. And the plan is, or what I'm hoping, I know it looks a bit bizarre at the moment, is if we send this out, do we sort of like meet it up there? So if we go all the way, yeah, see, we end up at that height. In fact, we're lower. It's perfect. And then we send that out at the back as well. And then we go a little bit that way. This is going to be a hill on this side, but not on the other side. Now we can extend this, since we've already messed up the train anyway, a little further. Oh, by the way, the lag in the game, it is mostly big stations like this. Nothing to do with the amount, well, I mean, there is a factor involved with the amount of agents on the map. But I'm going to say that it's straight up, if you've got massive stations, they're going to cause you frame rate issues. Did I do this spot on? Oh, lovely. Yeah, I wanted to get underneath here and then send the track out further after it. Yes, everything about this is just yes. And we'll continue that one off as well. That's added more to it. This going underneath the bridge, we should paintify, shouldn't we? Not that big. Get all that as dirt going across there. Oh, that could have stayed as... Never mind. That could have stayed as gravel, couldn't it? And we don't want that as dirt. There can be scree and stuff, can't it, on there? There we go. There we go. Why are you under there? Unnecessary. Now we need to bring this down curvy, and we're going to make our way down slowly, and then we're going to slide into somewhere I hope is fairly flat. I think that's fairly flat, isn't it? So if we get that just to curve round, yes, there we go. Now we need some more official episode going on, lots of it though. I don't know where I did it then, guys. I might have messed up our scenery. There we go. I just did that. I felt myself do it. Could we tidy that up? There we go. Now this would have to join up that way, but that's fine. It's not what we're doing today though, but that's where it will join up, should we ever need it. Oh yes, and this bit is wonky anyway. So what we'll do is we'll send you out straight. And you should be nice and flat then, shouldn't you? Yes, you are. And you're going to run off that way. And this might be a road into Montgomery over there eventually. Oh, what we got here? We could build this with the... Yes, with the new boxcars. It's perfect timing, guys. Do you know how happy I am right now? Let's get the big boy. That's the first thing. And we know we need to be about 0.5 kilometre long. And fortunately, our cabooses are 75 miles an hour. And our new wagons, which we're going to have boxcars and, what is it, flat cars. Yeah, are both 18 capacity and 75 miles an hour. So, boxcars first. Bit of guesstimation here. Should we go with 10? How long are we? Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say another 2 more of those black cars. And then, oh, should we have a different colour? What are we taking? Good. Let's have them. I don't know how good this is going to look. A couple of those on the back. That's 429. We can fit more in, can't we? All right. How about another 2 of those then? And then 4 of these. I'll tell you what, guys. I think we got it. Caboose on the back. 505. Yeah, that's over 0.5 kilometre. Just. Can we replace those? Yeah, well, we can't look at that one. Where's the other one? It'll be Big Boy Ben as well, wouldn't it? These are going to go much faster now as well. Are you in... you must be on the way back, surely. Oh, don't tell me you're coming through Phoenix. Because you'll be under the tunnel. No, I tell you what, you're miles down this way. I think that's you, isn't it? No, that's train 16. There you are. Big Boy Ben. There, that is you. Yes, but you're going to be all new. And there's all your wagons. Right, we need to see what you like coming past. Anywhere up here would have done. Oh, come on, tree. Yes. So we're 0.5 kilometre... 2. So we've got, yeah, a kilometre's worth of train. split in two. We're going to struggle space-wise to go much bigger than that, but at least it's a start. We may adjust it so that we can do that. The problem with Phoenix, I do like the length of that, don't you? That's better, isn't it? It's a bit more of a train now. This in itself is going to fix things, isn't it? That's increased the throughput of that. If we do the same with these guys, is rebuild it, can't we? It's 288 at the moment because we're going to speed the train up. So 288. Let's go a little over that. Well, no, let's stick with 288. We've got more speed. Well, it says good. I'll tell you what, 2 more. Then we'll go with a caboose on the back. Modify you. We now do, except across this bridge, 70 miles an hour top speed. That's going to increase our oil throughput. So how much do we have here? Yeah, see, we've got plenty here now. We could definitely add another one of these, but we'll see how this guy does. This guy's going to help, isn't he? I'm not sure what the line rate's going to be. It's going to be better. 219 we're saying now. No, that's your trucks. 111 is slightly better. Slightly better. I do want to get him longer before we double up on him, duplicate him. There we go. I like. And having faster mainline big boys is going to be lovely. We can do the same with our oil trains as well, our big oil trains. You're going to load up fully. Yeah, look at that. We're going to be taking 324 now with a top speed of 75 miles an hour. And you'll be pleased to know there's something else I did over this way. Where are we? Yeah, where we're heading up. You'll see we've been at work and we've got new tracks. High-speed track heading up the hill now. So all the way through Montgomery is now fully upgraded. What I'd like to do is upgrade Montgomery soon. But we've fixed a few issues today. And we've got a bit of a layout happening, haven't we, down here? Should we just continue this off? I mean, we should be able to drift off here. Do we head down there? That's the question. It's not too bad, I don't think. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. If you go up like that, I like it. And then we smooth that off. Finish off with a bit of official episode. And then we flatten that section out just so it gradually heads down. I know we head up a little bit there, don't we? Yeah, so then this bit is all smoothed off and pretty much the same height. And it doesn't look like that's too much of a problem. I like overlooking our fancy station with this. Don't you? Yeah, that road there looks right over looks right over onto this. It's kind of lovely. Right, these guys, have you been fixed? I would imagine you have. You're not going to leave yet, but we do have another train on the way. Do you know, should we gamble? Since he's off now, he's probably at about the right place to duplicate him. Oh, please tell me that's you. Stop there. That would be perfect. Right, yes. No, that's Marcus. Don't duplicate him. That would cause us all sorts of untold issues. Right, I found him. He's going through the tunnel. There he is, train 8. And we are going to, because we're rich, straight up clone him. There we go. We might go 19 on there. No, 19. It depends where you're heading to. It should tell us, though. You are heading for the freight hub. So what he's going to do, he's going to pull in here, do nothing. Just hang around for a bit and try and space himself out. And then he's going to head off and pick up some more oil. And we've increased the throughput of our crude to our refinery down that end. There we go, a little dwarf signal there. It's beautiful. Oh, Look at our new wagons. We've got lots of wagoning to do. Oh, is there a little bump there? I kind of like it if there is. Can't tell. I don't think there is. Oh, who we got coming through here? That's a big boy as well. A brand new big boy. That's actually Big Boy Ben. Quick camera change, guys, because I love that. Yeah, I love this in-game camera we've got to use. Is that better? This is just increasing throughput across the board of this entire run, and in fact that train next to it is part of this train. Yeah, it's part of that chain, isn't it? I can see our oil trucks heading off there as well, which is fine because I don't want them backing up. Well, we've got some goods delivery there because of our big boy coming in. And there goes our brand new second oil train, which was absolutely needed. And we've got to put some more on, haven't we? Yeah, we've got to put some well increased. Not all of them. Not all of them at once. We won't do that. Just ones that would definitely benefit. And I think we go all the way back over to our Western Corridor trains. Alright, so we've got all of that sorted. You're going to get caught up soon. I think, because... Where are you? You should be heading up or hurtling up. Well, you'll be caught behind him, won't you? Here he comes, in fact. Yeah, what speed you doing? 59. You're in traffic, so that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. Right, so, next time out, what are we doing? We're going to see if that really does help Phoenix. It's going to take a little while to get going. What I might do is pause the date for us and fast forward it a little bit. Although, not really. We could go and work on something else, couldn't we? And let it play. Something that doesn't require us destroying things. It was my own fault. I should have let it play when we were building the coal saviour. You're so close, aren't you? Yeah, you've got three cars of 18 to fill. But we're all waiting with bated breath on our oil train to get up here. But it is doing it's doing some serious speed now. Oh, we don't have a... Yeah, we do. We have a slow bit there. We might have to change those. Or do we? I don't know. It's kind of nice, isn't it? We could work within the bounds of that. I think this corner's slow anyway, at that junction. Guys, I think we've solved the issue at Phoenix. We should now, not now, but we should from now see lots more in the way of goods delivery. We're maxed out on fuel. The issue has always been goods, and it's been because of the crude that we weren't getting there. Or not the crude, the refined, yeah, that we weren't getting down there. And that just needed to be addressed. But we have a lot on the platforms. Our second train should be on his way, wherever you are. You're somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of traffic coming down here. Is that you? No. You've got 4 trains in front of you, I believe. Who are you? Boxcar, not Joe. Yeah. Where are you? Oh, you're only just making it down the scenic coast here. It's not really a coast, is it, Gran? The bank. Yeah, that's not how seas work. Should we go get on board our passenger train to end it? And then we've got... I love this. Do we have one that's going through our station? Of course you don't. Why would you? Or is this one? No, that sounds like... Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like steam. Do we have one coming down this way? We have our Big Boy Ben. Big Boy Ben's going to be stuck behind the little boy Liam. Where's our passenger trains? Are you all stuck together? Oh dear. What have you done, guys? You will get sorted out though. We had some issues, didn't we? Are you going to wait up here as well? Yes, you are. Well, we're not riding you, are we? We'll save you then for next time. Perhaps little boy Liam will be heading out from our station soon. And we can get on board that. He's not, is he? No, he's not at all. Alright guys, there we go. I feel like we've fixed Phoenix. And this is one of the reasons it's fortunate we got our brand new wagons, because that was going to play a big part in making it a bit easier for us to address it. We could have done it with the old ones, but it's lovely to have the faster top speed, isn't it? I think what we do, I mean, I say next time out we're going to do Athens, but I feel like fixing more and monitoring this whole situation we got, and upgrading our existing trains, especially on the Western Corridor. I've got us on our oil train because it's one of the first ones, along with the big boy that we can see there, that goes 75 now. I say we get rid of the arches on this bridge we're about to pass over, so that it's permanent top speed across there, which will help our passenger trains, won't it? We also have a new passenger wagon that we can maybe stick on those new locos. And I'm also hoping we get to ride it next time out. We had a little ride today, but I'd prefer a longer one. And yeah, shall we see what this new train is going to do for us? It should get up to speed, or at least break 50 miles per hour, which was the old speed limit. I hope to see Phoenix grow next time out. And until then, take care.